Let's see that all working. How this sounds. Sounds. Let's see. That's way too loud. Into the chat room. Here we go. Welcome on in. Let's see. We'll go back to the chat. Let's turn up my mic. Let's see if that's better. What's happening, Blue? You're the first one into the chat, so yes. I think you're the first one here. First one to talk is the first one here, I guess. Maybe the easy way to put it. Nope, Fish was here first. What's happening, Fish? How you doing? I'm doing okay. It's been a crazy long day. Lots going on in the game. Lots of excitement with this. What's happening, Arkham Joker? Elsky, yo. So yeah, it's been a crazy fun day trying to put this all together, get the videos out, and deal with my kids. I had an academic conference virtually that I had to attend, and yeah, there's just was like so much stuff going on for me in the real world and then in the game world, and then now, just sitting down finally and trying to take a deep breath as I have to stream on back-to-back nights. But it's a problem of my own creation. So didn't have to stream 2 nights in a row, but that's what we decided to do with my life. So yeah, we're gonna have some interesting fun tonight. Your kids are on vacation? Yeah, there's just lots of stuff to do. I got no luck, Arkham. What's happening, Raven? Yeah, when your kids are on vacation, then you have a lot of things to do, right? Like you got to keep them entertained, you got to keep you entertained, so you don't get all crazy with it. And yeah, it's a mess. You always got to try to figure out something to do, otherwise I'm bored, and that's all you ever hear. Yeah, always never fun. So back-to-back nights in the classroom. yeah, no regal luck. You got to feed them too, as they say. I hope we're not feeling them. Not in that way. Maybe like in an emotional way we feel them. We feel their pain. Yeah, you got to feed them more, and they're bored, so they're always hungry, and yeah, there's always that fun stuff that you got to do. No regal there too. Yeah, some people got really lucky and got themselves some regal, and yeah, I went whale and got nothing. I didn't even get a new poster, like not even one. So it happens, man. We are getting that tonight, so we're gonna pick up all of my prize bags that I already have the posters for, but that is exactly what we're doing tonight. So I finished the MLC, so I have me a Nikki just in time for Feud. So huzzah for me! I'm excited to take that top line bonus on the final Feud. But yeah, we have both Balors, we got both the gears, we got them both 6-star silver, and we're gonna check them on out. And Scopely was very kind, and nobody tell Eagles until he gets in here. They allowed me to have a drip plate to show this off today, so we can see drippity doodah how well this is gonna hit with the striker Finn Balor, and then we got the Judgment Day Finn Balor as well. What's happening, Carl? Casey Kasem here with the news, or here with the American Top 40. That's Casey Kasem. This week on the Top 40, Creedence Clearwater Revival moves up 6 spots. Yeah, so we have Balor Club for everyone gear again. So it depends on which one you want to use on that. But again, all color moves start with 6 move points. And we'll see how much we like this. I'm not sure if everyone's going to be crazy about it, but that was good. Thanks, Carl. Since going to Elite 16, nice. 50K, that's nice. You got 2 weeks, Arkham. So You got 2 weeks to do it. You are absolutely going to do it. So nice. Sip, how you doing? Hope you're doing. Hope you're doing well today. Since we had a little in class class within the faction, I was showing off and playing a little bit. So I still have. I don't have Barrett. This is still the Barrett version that was loaned to me by Scopely. As you can see, this is the amount of shards that I have accumulated so far in the contest. So I don't have them, can't use them for Feud or anything like that. And unless I had somehow pulled him today, which I didn't, of course, it's probably going to stay on my roster till Monday. So that's another option for us this evening. We can go over some Feud stuff. We can go over the moment, although I'm not sure how we're supposed to get this new moment that has come in the game with your powerhouse females. Yeah, so that was a really interesting and unexpected resolution from Scopely, and I absolutely love it. Like they've done or they've rolled back stuff and given nothing back. Like they've really, in the last year and a half, 2 years, have really worked on making it so that the fairness to all is really sort of what they're after at this point, right? And they will work towards getting that. What's happening, Bills Mafia? Welcome on in. It was a really tough decision on what to do. I'll go and show you sort of what I've done. We'll come back to this moment because I want to talk about this moment just a little bit more. I think you had to, if you already had a Piper's Plate. So I whaled last week and spent in order to get the Piper's Plate because I didn't know when it was coming back, and then this happened. So I was like, okay, well, now I'm just going to have 2. And that's what I decided to do. I got 2 Scopely W's in one weekend. Yeah, free Piper and the Regal in game. Nice. Where is it? Did I miss? Okay. So you can see I bought a second Piper's Plate. I already had Piper. I pulled Piper from last week. So you had Piper and no plate, so you picked up the plate. You wish you would have spent on it? Yeah, I totally understand, Sip. Like, getting Piper's going to be CSS for a while. Still going to be one of the better, if not the best, female powerhouse. This plate is designed for 6-star silver. Maybe that's the best way I can put it. The plate is made during the 6-star silver meta era, and it will have a longer shelf life, I think, and be less niche than some of the other ones that are there. Are we in here to support the family? Thanks, CM Punk. I appreciate that. Yeah. Two of these plates now is absolutely huge. Is Striker Bliss good? Yes, Striker Bliss is good. She does require, like most, again, she's good to 5-star, like great to 5-star gold. And then once you get to the 6 stars, it requires a few more parts to make her work. It's still a very good poster. Yeah, so the Sheik plate, you got the Sheik plate, Carl? Nice. So the Sheik plate works really well for Sammy. Can put that on, what's it, Tech Uso does really well. So there's definitely a lot of that can be done with there. The issue being we're now moving into a gem damage meta, and so it would take, really good for posters up to about 6-star bronze. Some 6-star silvers might struggle with it, but still a very necessary plate that I don't have. And I had the dilemma of taking it over the Piper plate, but I ultimately chose the Piper one. So that's where I stood with it. So if anybody's still sort of on the fence, that's why I took this plate over any of the, and I have none of these other plates. I don't have a KO, Gremlin's Ears, Tiara, or the Scimitar. So I have none of these other plates, and I took the Pipers for a second one. So that's just to give you a sense of how I valued it, having tried it out multiple weeks now. So now Bill's Mafia, you got to get that ultimate strap to throw on Piper. I have the same problem. I don't have one for her. I have 2 of these, but I don't have one. I have to wait to get the strap for her. Sam. Like you can't. I couldn't. I'm not going to tell anybody else what to do in this chat, right? But I couldn't pass up the opportunity to take a second one, considering that I also have Apollo, who I'm going to be taking 6-star bronze soon, and I have Piper. So I have Apollo, I have Piper, and I have Triple H, Hall of Fame Triple H. And then the last one that it works on is obviously Regal. Those are the 4 like major ones that it works on, and I have 3 of the 4. So yeah, we're gonna do some feuding tonight. Rocky 76 with the Sheik plate is also pretty good. Yeah, I think Rocky 76 with again with a drip is probably sort of the best for him. But yeah, Rocky 76 is a really good poster. Yeah, boss battle is. Yeah, here's hoping that this next weekend when we get the boss battle is men's yellow gem damage for sure. Saving all of your moments for the Nikki and the talent up. Yeah, the feud does start today. Feud starts in 50 minutes, I believe. Yeah, there you go. There's our feud timer. So we got 50 minutes to do a couple of things. You did hear a drip as you requested over and over again, Eagles. Scopely has kindly lent me a drip plate, so we are going to run this Balor with a drip plate in a few minutes. You're calling it right now that next week is going to be Tyler Bate. That would be. I love Tyler Bate. I think Tyler Bate is just hilariously amazing for what he does. I think he's really cool. So we have a new moment in the game, but I don't know how we're supposed to get this. When you click on go, it is no longer. It is nowhere within the game. It's been brought up, so I'm not sure. Drippy into his house. Yeah, what's happening, Spinizzle? How you doing? I did find this one to be really interesting. Have y'all looked at this this moment yet? And what do you think? Who do you think this fits the best for? Reinforced do 100% more damage. Green gems 150%. Bleed does 200%. All color moves destroy 6 more. All moves generate 4 more of all colored gems, right? You would think it's in there. I'm not sure if it's actually in there, though, Spinizza. It might be just like the same moment one that we had last time. Long overdue in champs. Bait is one. There's lots of British guys that we can probably get there. Yeah, I'm hoping. Yeah, I think RVD's his bleed will do better, but once past 6-star bronze, going up against much bigger opponents, that'll be interesting. It'd be interesting to see like how high you can get his bleed to go off. So that's one really interesting one to work on. I'm trying to think of who else. Maybe a Kofi with a lot more green damage, generate a lot more green gems as he has that low charge green move. I don't have King Woods. As you can see, I have everybody else but King Woods. I don't know. I'm interested to see how this affects Faction Feud, or is this just one of those niche moments that come out that don't really change anybody into an amazing poster. Yeah, I didn't think it was in the moment bag. I thought I heard that. So I'm wondering where we're going to get it and how it's going to come into the game. Anyways, neither here nor there. So just as a heads up warning, if I stop at any point, I will try to get back online as quickly as possible. But there's a massive thunderstorm going on outside, so just keep that in mind. It's might be a little bit out of my control, but I promise to get back online as quickly as possible. But yeah, let's go hit some tours. It might be an event in the Money in the Bank winners. I thought I read somewhere in the blog, that thing that I read, something about there being a moment, but last night broke not only me but the stream, as we kept picking on poor Lex Luger over and over and over again. This isn't the one I wanted. We wanted to go against a technician. I have not done enough of these tours yet, as you can see. I think I did enough nodes yesterday and today so that I could actually show you. There we go. So there's Rocky, Johnson, and Braunstrom. All right. Just enough so that we can show you some... well, that's going to be a big crack up. Manage. Could y'all hear that? That thunder? Or no? There's a huge flash outside. Okay, so we are going to, since we have him completely decked out, we have a drip plate on him to make Eagles happy. I thought this might be the best way, not only to get the random black gems on the board, but to get the black moves so we can get the drip plate. Did I max this out yet? I did not yet. Okay. Since I don't have one of this, it's a black move, so I want to get as many black moves out as possible. And these are Fury 2s. Okay. So we need another Fury 2. And what do you know? We have a Fury 2. Very nice. You will work perfectly, friend. You will work perfectly. Let me get back onto here. Just got to make sure I make a note of this. Exam Cram. There we go. Okay. Good. All right. That's that one. And last but not least, we are going to want gem damage. I am still going. Nothing's frames. Loads of rain over the last. Oh no, Carl! Wow. Yeah, that was a really bad cyclone that hit too. Oh my gosh. Hopefully, everyone's gonna be okay. That's rough. That's the part of being on really large islands, right? There's always gonna be, as the weather becomes more and more unpredictable, or at least larger and larger. Larger and larger storms are going to keep having that kind of stuff. A throwback SummerSlam match is the freebie and chase. That would be pretty cool. All right, so we have, at this moment, Fury 2s. We have roughly 108% damage. So this is my Rainmaker strap. We got a drip on there. We're going to see how he rolls. And we're playing him with move and tour perks. Let's see what we can do with him. Right here. Mentally draining. And then El Nino's coming as well this summer. Wow. It's gonna be a summer. That's for sure. Yikes. I'm sorry to hear that, Carl. So start with green, make more, and then just do a whole bunch of damage. Green move damage. That would be a cool getting Zeus in the game. I remember that whole feud as a kid, Zeus and Hogan. That was pretty epic. Do I have black gem damage built up? That's the question. Odds are that I don't. Odds are bad. Purple, botch, red, black. I do. All right. We are living life to the extreme right now. And black gems, black gems. And then last but not least, generate. We'll try generating one more black gem and see what that does for us. Nothing needs to be on you. Woo. It's getting closer out there. Did that one come through? Are y'all hearing this? All right, let's take out Finn Balor and see what we think. 6-star silver. You heard that one, Carl? Yeah. See, it's a thunder boomer, Naroka, down here in Florida right now. It's coming down, and we had thunderstorms all morning. Yeah, well, plus this is par for the course. Thankfully, there's sound machines where my kids are sleeping, and they tend not to wake up during thunderstorms. Knock on wood. Yeah, Eagles, what's up? Am I doing it wrong? Ooh, almost cascaded us. Eddie Nakamura. Yeah, I know. I know. We got a little bit unlucky with that. I guess maybe starting double green might be better. So that got the drip plate off once. Oh, come on. Come on. All right, let's get some of these things off the board. Die slowly inside. No, and then we cascade again. Jeez. Probably should have just destroyed the ones that were on the board. No worries, best gamer. Doesn't matter what time you get to class, as long as you make it on in. Yeah, this is gonna be. Yikes. So destroy random gems. He's gonna put multiplies in columns. All right, wonderful. So, oh, here comes Merrick's. Merrick's and the Raiders. Welcome on in, Raiders. What's happening, Evo? What's happening, Kenny? Welcome on in, everybody. We're playing with the Balors, and we're playing with the Balor gears. Freak. I did not, so I'm just as disappointed as some of y'all are in not getting them. Tiffany Stratton in game would actually be pretty awesome for sure. All right, so let's put this down here. Give us that drip stuff. There we go. Let's put some black gems out here. Merrick's, I hope everything went really well today, and hope you had a good one. Yeah, this is the Striker Balor with the new 150% gear. Southeast of 3 active volcanoes. Wow, Carl, that is crazy. What's happening, Zimbo? How you doing? Watching, not waiting. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Naroka got him 5-star, took him 6-star bronze right away. Absolutely. Really great stream. Enjoyed a lot. Awesome. Eric's glad to hear that. We're going to have to figure out a different way to run this. I think we need to put I was kind enough to be given a drip plate to do this, but we're going to have to figure a better way to do it. You star-filled him too? How dare he forget these sorts of things, right, Naroka? Like, 6 full-star bronze you have? Jeez. I can't tell you just how jealous I am right now. That's amazing. And use your Starfield, Zimbo. I am also. Congratulations. I hate you, but congratulations. Naroka, I hate you too, but congratulations. As always, that's my congrats to everybody. Congratulations. I hate you. Can't believe you did that. Yeah, this moveset's too random, and this is obviously taking way too long to put anything on the board. We have to find a better way to connect all of what we're making. And of course, Braun Strowman just keeps getting all of these moves off. This might be the worst part. You couldn't have rated like 5 minutes later, Merrick's, when I didn't look like I wasn't doing everything correctly. Yeah, we could. The problem is we can run the finisher, but it's also random gems. So you wanted to rate? Okay, good. I'm glad that word good news travels fast. Random into black, destroy random gems, and go. Glad to have. Thank you. It is only again for streaming purposes, but yeah, hey, I'll take it. It's not. It's just not. Thanks for the troll though. I appreciate it. I appreciate you this time actually trolling me about Acro Snoop. Yeah, let's figure out a better way to run this, because that was not anywhere near as good as I wanted it to. a Rieger. Yeah, that was my brain shutting off at 8:48 p.m. Eastern time last night, and so Rieger was just what popped out, and now I can't say anything else except for Bill Rieger is what Davey and I have been saying all day to each other. Bill Rieger. So you also hate them in secret? Yeah, I don't blame you. Totally hating them in secret. So much. That's 23 minutes away. Yeah, we got 23 minutes before my brain might turn off tonight as well too. So so we have a drip. We need black moves to set it off. And we need to find other moves that are actually going to help us. Red into black, purple into black. And that turns it into green. And you're random. Okay, so let's put this back in for a second. "23 minutes until I have to use any Nakamura to his delight." Equals. You've been waiting. Once you saw it, I knew you'd be so excited that this was going to happen. So how do we want to do this? Do we want to try to make more random black gems and go with one? I don't think we're going to make enough this way. Doom, how you doing? Welcome on in. And use the green as the finisher. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, we want to just generate more gems. First time chatting, Araha, how you doing? Welcome on in. Appreciate you making in with us here tonight. Just in time for me to lose all of my brain power. Where are you, Titus? You're somewhere near the bottom, of course, because you are Titus O'Neill. A good 3-star silver Titus. Currently sat at, why didn't you take the screenshot? You got to screenshot everything. Should we try to get... Actually, yeah, let's leave that on there so we can generate more. All right, let's see if this plays out better for us. Drip plate wise, don't care so much about the bleed, only for it to get out more of the gems on there. What's happening, Gerson? Titus Hall of Fame HBK, who I don't have, and then the black gem damage. I don't have Hall of Fame HBK, so that's gonna... I also don't have ZHBK, so now you're exposing me, Gerson. You're exposing me, G, for what I have and don't have. Okay, so there's a good first shot. I like it. We're going there. All right, so now we can do bleed. And Hall of Fame Bree works too for the damage. All right, let's try that next and see what we think. So let's get greedy and see if we can put this somewhere that doesn't have... Nope, we didn't cascade. Yeah, it went off a second time. Come on, let's do this. And that hit for 2.7. We got a little bit of a bleed, and he's gonna kick out. More black gems, more black damage. Roger that. Yeah, we want to hope to get this off twice every... That worked out well. We have 2 sets. I can take a swipe, but any swipe that I take ends my turn and causes a pin. And so there we go. I guess we don't have much of a choice. You're going to screenshot Nakamura in my lineup. I appreciate that. Yeah, this is the problem with just the random gems going everywhere. Still hit for 2 million on a one swipe, but you get that. You're 10 shards away from getting Hall of Fame Perfect. Hall of Fame Perfect, he's one of the more polarizing posters in the game. People really either love him or they just hate him. It's interesting. Carolina fan, how you doing? You hate him, Merrick? I also just don't care for him at all. I have him, and I just don't really work him up. He just doesn't... Just don't care. I did put Hall of Fame Bree, got the black damage, and green moves to start. It's still just a little bit too random right now. That's the problem. And that just destroys a random area. What if we were to just replace you? And that's also true. Well, Hall of Fame Kurt is still one of the best, if not the best, Hall of Fames in the game. So it makes perfect sense that if you're going to pick a Hall of Fame striker, it's going to be Angle. For sure. What if we did like a black gem, your green gems? You don't help us. Black gems. Let's see if we can match them differently. Start off differently. Although that doesn't really help us, does it? That doesn't help our gem damage build in that sense. Yeah, we started with green. What if we just go all damage and be willing to take, because we're a silver, he's a bronze, and we're just willing to take a smack to see how hard we can get. Yeah, I don't doubt that. He can smack and do damage. I just don't enjoy his play style. Maybe that's the best way to put it, simple. I just don't care for much. All right, this is going to cascade us into a pin. And then we start next turn. And he goes off now every turn. Ugh. Or maybe not. All right, let's try this. Hall of Fame, yeah, Arkham. If you have Hall of Fame Angle, I probably should have done this one first. This way, avoid us from cascading. That would have been the better plan. Look how many loot boxes are on the board. That is a ton of loot boxes. Let's get rid of some of them loot boxes. I have to sit through his turns again. All right. So the secret is not to hit that one first. And it didn't matter. It did not matter at all. I am doing this man no justice right now. All right, well, let's get more of you on the board. And then let's smash that and try again. There we got a cascade, 3.5 million. That's a little bit better. Yeah, I think the Foley plate would be... Yeah, I wanted to see it with a drip plate to sort of see how it would work, but I think the Foley plate Kyrain might be the better way to run him. Because we're just having no luck making those cascades smash together. That destroys the 9 random ones. You got Piper, 6-star bronze, Aqua, Bianca, and Z Bianca. Nice, Arkham. You're gonna have a fun time. For sure. We're gonna replace you. So if you need cascades, 1-800-Merrick's. Eagles. The trolling never ends. Okay, I'm not feeling it with the drip plate. I feel like it's too random in order to get everything on there. We can, however, do something like this and see what we think of this plate instead. I don't know if it would work on Acro Snoop. I don't have Acro Snoop. I haven't had a chance to try it out on him at all. So I don't know. I've actually never used Acro Snoop. And she's so the king and the queens. Whoa, that's going to be a loud crack of thunder coming. That was a big blast. Or not. It's gone farther away. Yeah, if I knew, I would tell you for sure. But nope, I don't know. He doesn't use yellow gems, but he does use. It does give 100% more gem damage just in general. So for that, it's pretty good. Let's see. Is this the better? There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. He only makes 3 pyro gems. Thanks, Tang Daddy, for clarifying that. He is someone that I've never used, so I have no idea, if I'm being completely honest. So this works marginally faster. Yeah, I probably don't need the bleed on there, so I hope they do too. And like all good things that make someone amazing, they'll come out when you least expect it. But it'll be back. You don't have to worry, Arkham. Yeah, I got to agree with you, Kyrie. I like the Foley plate a little bit better. I think just because of the randomness, and you're more likely to just to break 6 and not 26. And I think the real issue is that you have a hard time with 11 really making enough of a cascade and actually hitting the 6 or the 7 that the drip plate make. I don't know. That's what I think. What do y'all think of the new Balor gear? Yeah, Evil. There's really no way to like put it together, right? I think that's the problem is like you make all these multiply gems, and he just doesn't generate enough gems. That was really the hard part, is putting it all together. So yeah, it has to work harder in order. The way that the drip works is exactly it. You can watch. Now, I will absolutely not put Nakamura into my lineup, Eagles. There's no way. Just for you. What's his other moves? We can go back and take another quick look at that and sort of see what we think. His other moves are blue that make black. So like if you're gonna run the drip plate, then you're going to obviously want black moves in there. But his other moves, like his blue moves, are purple to black, red to black, steal silence, and that does really nothing, and then destroy a 3x3 area. So you can run a triple blue, but then you're not getting the good of the drip plate. You can run, because if the drip is the mission, then how do you load the blue again? You have to hope that the random destroys it. Yeah, the green makes black, all of that. So like 6-star with the jam. You accidentally lost your ID. Oh no. Are you going to be able to take the exam? You got to show your ID to take the exam, Scott. Like, come on. You got to be able to. Yeah, I think that's the one real issue right now that I'm having, is trying to find a way to make all the randomness come together. Striker Nakamura with the drip. I wish. Till he finds his ID. Kyrane, as my TA, can you take care of this issue right here? Can't walk into class without an ID. That's just ridiculous. But we are glad you made it to class, though. Striker Taker, nice. Yeah, so I'm with a drip plate. Maybe this I don't know. It actually might work better if we just take the bleed out. I don't think we need the actual bleed, but we'll leave the Foley plate. Akil, morning. How are you doing? Welcome on in. We'll try it one more time, and then we'll head on to Showboat Balor and see how he does, and then it'll be feud time. We'll go and do a little bit of feud, and we'll see how we do with that. IOW Big Show with the drip plate. Hey, you never know. Drip plate makes everybody somewhat better. Yeah, we cascade out. We get our power gems on the board. Just finish your feud lineup setups. Nice. Nice. Means you're ready to head on in. So will you... You do not cascade. We can actually... The odds of you cascading me out of this are small. See, I just threw 11 black gems on the board. Not one broke, anything. Did not break any gems. It broke nothing. Now we destroy 9. Fills up our gems, which is good. Yeah. Being drizzling chocolate. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say. I'm gonna have to say this is a hard. That I just. Oh, I don't want to do that. I do have a swipe, do I not? I do have a swipe. And then we can throw that one down. Akil, I bought a second Piper's plate because it's too good to pass up, and I have 3 of the 4 posters that that it actually works on. So it made sense for me then to do that. I am out of that turn. Okay. Yeah, Scott, so you lost all of your superstars and your ID. Accidentally deleted it. Did you ever connect your account with either Facebook? Have you tried to get it back that way? That would be the first way. Kyrane's on the scene. He's got this. All right, we are going to cascade one way or the other with all of this. You need a stream more than a drip. Evo, I love it. Now that, sir, is a good joke.
Hey, yo.
Exactly. That must have blown everyone's eardrums out. Maybe that was a little bit too loud. That's still from, I had that turned up from when Davey was here last night. Let's try that again like this. Here we go.
Hey, yo.
That's a little bit better. There we go. All right, let's check out the Showboat version of Finn Balor. So, as long as you're into several turns, that could work. This was the exact same tour that I was just on. No. Do we want to beat up on Motu Ray, or do we want to really give it to Lex after the last after last night's Lex Luger demolishing? So let's check out Finn Balor, the Judgment Day version. So we're getting +6 MP to start. The strap that I have on him at the moment is just Fury 2s. I think you're just a low base run right there. Yeah, so I'm running him with the gear. We're just going to see what we like, what we don't like. The gear sort of came out suddenly, and several people have asked sort of how the gear looks and how it works, since both Nakamura's, one had a gear rework and this one had the gear come into the game. So go beat up on Nakamura. Why? We got it. Lex for Showboats. I think what's going to happen now is, because they're all sort of locked based on class, that each class is now going to have a new Ivar. As we used to preview everything on Ivar, now we're going to preview everything on at least all Showboats will be drawn to Lex. So this is one we tried out earlier. that Chuck 10 gems. Not sure if this is one that would fit. There's a lot of bells and whistles, but maybe. Yeah, so I think is this the one that you're talking about, Evo? You're talking about something like a kid's lightning. Whenever you break 3 yellows, make 7 purples into, or you're talking about an ultimate plate. I don't have any of the rarer ultimate plates though that would do that. I don't have an ultimate strap on him either. Yeah, the ultimate from the Rocky events, yes, those ones might actually work really well. We would. So those ones would, if I remember correctly, if you break 4 of that color, then it would turn 10. It would throw 10 of them on the board. Yeah. So that one would definitely, it would definitely work probably pretty well for him to at least reload. I think reloading was one of the issues that we saw with the move sets here. Powerhouse or Striker. I would go Powerhouse the way that the gem damage of the game has moved with Titan plate with, I don't know. I find neither is worth your time, to be quite honest. So really good chances of reloading. So we tried this earlier today of doing the double blue and getting the bonus damage, but this one didn't work really well. There was another aspect of this. It was turning, was it the triple purple? Is that the one that we were? I think that's the first one that we tried. We'll go triple purple. That was the one that most people were asking me about earlier. We can come back to this other one afterwards. We will actually save you as an entourage in case I remember what exactly I wanted to do with you. So for the feud bonus when it comes around, of the two, I find the Powerhouse one easier to use. That's just me. Previously. Okay, so let's get some purple gem damage. We are going to go with and purple gem damage. Since we don't have to worry about these, we're going to go purple gem damage. And in a surprise to nobody, purple gem damage. So we're going to load up on all of the purple gem damage that we can muster and create. Let me make sure I have this the way. Go back to my notes and make sure my notes have everyone there. Okay, good. That's exactly how I had it before. So we have on him, yes, we have the Fury 2s. Every time that we break yellow, we're going to turn purples into blues. This one really doesn't help us at this moment. We want something that's going to help us better control. What are our moves again? I forgot there's just be a different plate that would do this. Snowfall, blue, purple. So we just need gem damage for the most part. And I'm not sure how we're going to get that. Don't think there's one that actually really helps us, since we're basically turning a whole bunch into purple. Is there? Purple turns green into black? Maybe just for extra cascading purposes, or purple turns, that actually would probably be the better one. Superior tech, maybe? Let's try that. Let's see what we like and what we don't like. All right, Lex. Time to show us what you're made of. So basically for all of the movesets now for Judgment Day Balor, you don't need an MP trainer. You just need to find a way to make him hit hard enough. That's what you really need. So we're going to increase purple gem damage by 99% for 2 turns. We are then going to put a 5/1 area into snowfalls. Right there. And then snowfalls into blue. And if you don't cascade, and you do have to make 1 swipe, and the hope is that the swipe is somewhere that doesn't hit any of your gems. Boom. And we can put some extra yellow on the board. So that hit for 9.5 million. Not bad at all. Take that, Lex. What do you think of it now, Lex? Any questions? Yeah, that is a great hit, Akil. Like, considering that, he was not hitting that hard before. You had to have an MP trainer on him to run this, if not 2, or these are 6 or 7 MP moves. I think they're 6. Yeah, they're all 6. So you would lose. Yeah, poor Lex. Lex got it bad last night. I feel so bad for him. We really took it to poor Lex last night, but yeah, although you wish this would hit a little bit more. Yeah, you could also hit the stun lock with it as well too. But I think just in terms of doing straight damage, but I think you could stun lock, but then to stun lock you would lose. Yeah, see, that's the other problem that you have, right? So we hit a cascade, and now all of a sudden we lose a turn. We lose some of our gems. He gets a chance now to kick out, break some more of our gems. Hopefully it still blew up the board, so that's still good. It still hit for 9.8, brought down to 9.49. So yeah, it's the 2 flat MP trainers that are going to make a lot of that extra damage, Evo. I think that's where the benefit, because purple has 2 of them, thankfully, bringing up either, I think it's Zombie Drew is one, and then whom I haven't brought up fully yet, and the other one is Razor Ramon, whom I have. Definitely Arkham. I want to get a new moment for myself. Last time I didn't get one. Yeah, the boost is better on flat, and I don't have the second flat gem damage trainer available yet. I worked up all the coaches, so all of my coaches for gem trainers are 12k more damage, and I'm slowly working up the other ones. So I have one of the 2. So, but if you have the other, the Zombie Drew, that's going to hit harder than that. So it's probably going to hit closer to 11. Probably 11 million. So I think that's where this can be a very viable move set going forward if you have that gear itself. Do we need to run this one again, or should we try to move elsewhere? So you could put, again, because you're getting plus 6 MP, you could take out the increased purple damage. You would just have the sun lock, and then you would just reload over and over and over again. You could add the Z plate with it as well too. That would also work. Yeah. That's not what I wanted to do. We could do this to here. Yeah, we could add a Z plate as well to it. Do I have a Z equipped somewhere? I'm sure I've equipped it somewhere. Have I not? Did I miss it? I guess I don't. Yeah, the superior tech really didn't go off for us, so it really didn't. Gonna go get set up. All right, Evo, thanks so much for coming on in. Good luck. We'll play this one right here, and then we'll start getting ourselves ready for the feud, because it's a feud night, y'all. That's why you came to do some feud and see a little bit of the new Judgment Day Balor and see sort of what you think of it. So hopefully we don't do another big cascade of things, so he doesn't get a turn. Yeah, we cascaded right out of our turn. And now the Z plate's gone off. And now we hit bang bang. So now we hit for 12 million with the Z plate. So that's actually the way to go. It's the Z plate. Thanks, Akil, for pointing that out. It's after 8:48, so ain't no night like a fight night, because a fight night don't stop. That's exactly it. So I think throwing on the Z plate for my Canadian friends and family might be the better way to go in that regard. So you can do a cool 12 million. You can reload that way. You can possibly take off. You wouldn't obviously hit as hard because you would take off this 99% damage, but you could put the stun there, and then you would just stun lock forevermore as well too. So we'll run it once like this, and then we'll head out to the feud. This is of the movesets when I was playing around. This one was the one that hit the hardest. But there's definitely a couple other defensive setups that you could work with. That would also make it annoying. Annoying for your opponent. So yeah, you can stun lock. So I think what's going to happen is we were hitting for 9.5 million before, so this will probably hit for somewhere in the 8 million range, probably. But yeah, so then you don't have to worry about them on that next turn. The Z plate's gone off once, and boom, they don't get a turn, and then I'd hit it for even less than that. I hit for 6 million. And then they do get a turn. All right, so we have one more turn on the Z plate. Yeah, the stun and it'll keep boosting, which is nice. And now the second time through, haha. And now we do big boom. I still did 6.68. I think it's only one of the Z boost was off. So yeah, this build with the gear would be an annoying thing to face. I think that's one of the things, is that the gear allows you to make a lot of interesting defensive setups as well too, which I thought was fun. So I will. I'm gonna make a couple of videos, one of the other Balor and one of this Balor, but we're ready. We're a minute and 12 seconds from feud, so I'm hoping y'all are ready for feuding time. So 6-star silvers this time around, going to give us some extra points. First time wins. Yeah, you decrease their gem damage as well. So that's the other beautiful part about the Z plate. 6-star bronze each time around, and then yeah, just as it was before. So how are we doing? Oh, I do have Nakamura in my lineup. You're lucky, Eagles. You're lucky. You get to see Nakamura in all its glory. Although this was the only. You're ready to go. Moves. Entourage. That's what we needed. We needed to put an entourage onto you. We'll move it afterwards. You got 4 6-star, so that means you're going to be in a whole other lineup. I'm only running a 140k. I want to get rid of these as quickly as possible, as best as I can. Although I am running Triple H Hall of Fame with my new Piper's plate, so I've got that ready to go. And this was the other thing I needed to do. I needed to move over one more thing. I needed to move over his plate, which is sitting on a vacant strap. And then he's ready to go as well, too. Boom. Let's see how well he does with my new Piper plate. I also have 100% move damage on his too, so gonna be fun. Gonna be fun. Go with someone with a higher notoriety. As I'm trying to do my CSS. So let's go. And of course, I'm going to hit Eagles on the first time around, as he's with somebody that has a 45 notoriety. I got to get some peanut butter in me. That's the only way we're going to make this work.
Are you hungry?
Oh, yeah. Let's do this. All right. How many of you are feuding right now, watching me also feud? Oh, so I'm in here with 140k talent, and my partner has 166k talent. Nice, Spinizzle, good. You're gonna try Spider? It's not gonna be easy. In Zimbo, yeah. Well, I appreciate it. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to do Friday nights, was I get at least a little bit of feud gameplay, because there's not enough sort of streaming with that, and since this is the premier event that Scopely puts on every couple of weeks. I think it's good that some of the content creators get in on it from time to time. I'm not saying every feud we should be streaming through all this kind of stuff, but it's nice every once in a while. So let's see. We're still waiting. The wait is killing me. The suspense is killing me. I hope it'll last. Yeah, no spoilers. No spoilers with the SmackDown thing. That's the other thing, right? So I never expect a huge crowd on a Friday because SmackDown is also going on. But even with that, we have a pretty sizable crowd in here today. So I just want to thank everybody for being here and hanging out on a Friday night with me, even though SmackDown and a feud is going on. I think it's really awesome. So I appreciate the love. So and your dedication to the game that is as intense as mine. So appreciate it. And we're 2 minutes in. What's going? Okay, let's back out and go back. Oh, still not in the feud. All right. Well, I guess we'll. Luckily, there's 7 hours and 56 minutes to go. Oh, there we go. We're in, and it's Eagles. And it's Eagles. All right, Phenomenal D. Oh, this isn't gonna be nice. You going to bed?
Yeah.
All right. Good night, Dr. Mrs. Professor. This isn't gonna go well. The only good thing is that I'm going to knock out all of my CSS for this awful, terrible, no good man. We'll do it right now. And I think I took off your black MP trainer, didn't I? I did. Is it purple? Why do I have purple there? What's purple? Looking for... Oh. Black moves. We'll take it off of you for now. All right, let's get this over with. I haven't seen a Stardust in a feud in a long time. In a good long time. Oh, this just feels awful. A Slim Jim match in the game. 3x3 area. We're going to turn that 3x3 or that. That would get us more multiplies to go that way. Good. 1, 2, 3. All right, we're gonna knock out these Nakamura so that way I never have to do these again. That would be the goal. Gosh, this is awful. I hate myself just a little bit. All right, I've done my first of 800 matches with this. What are you running? Do you even have... You have nothing on them. Okay. Well, let's go. Eagles, I swear. You must be in your glory right now. You've just been waiting for this. I hate this with every fiber of my being. with everything that I am. I hate all of this. We could actually, we can do that. That did a lot less than I thought it was going to. Alright, we'll do this. Oh, good, we're going to bleed after this one. Unless we do... some sort of cascade magic. We can actually do that. That's better. This wins us the match. Boom, boom. Dashing or the undashing Cody Rhodes soon. Yeah, I think it's... It would be interesting to see how they revamp the reality era. I'm glad they're bringing back that, right? Husky Harris. Yeah, I'm glad they're pumping life into it again, because it's definitely an era that needs some love in the game. So reality era obviously needs it. Ruthless Aggression has gotten them better in the last little bit as well too. We definitely need some more to fill out the other eras, new gen legends and so forth, with female characters as well too. So I'm hopeful for those things and those changes in the game as well too. So it's definitely coming along. So that gave a nice black cascade there. Well, it might be enough. Nope, got a cascade to get out. All right, well, let's... Oh, we're too far away. We are too far away. But that's okay. We can also get some life back by taking 15 of those. Yeah, we could definitely use some leveling out in other eras, and so I'm glad that we're putting stuff within that as well too. We're also leveling out different groups as well too, right? So I will not at all and ever really care, look, or check out. He has a lot more life. You're going to be a little bit more fun to play against, but I think we should be. There's nothing is added to him. I also have props. One more time. All right. One more time with this awful, terrible, no good poster. We're going to grab you, cause a pin. Jeez. Jeezy. I don't like any of this. This is going well for nobody. 4 gems to make into green gems. Wow, this is like just awful. I hate to have to use props, but he's just awful. And everything that Nakamura does is just awful. There, I said it, and I meant it. All the way to the bank, all the way to the blood bank. God, this is just terrible. Is he even going to kick out of this? All right, let's pump up the volume. This will win us the match. And then I never have to use him again. It is gone. All the way to the bank. Get out of here. We can connect all of those, and you are done. Get out of here. Get off my lineup. Get off my lawn. God, that was awful. Just awful.
You're just a jealous, lazy bum.
Yeah, he's done. All right, so I've done all of my Nakamuras. One down. One CSS down. I think I only have 3 for this one to max out anyways. So we should be good. We're going to do the last 2 with my other CSS that has to be used. We will use you, King Booker T. And let's rock it. Let's rock and roll. God, it's going to take forever. The only good thing about this Booker T is he has like 130% gem defense. Oh, that might not save me. Or save him. Oh, it is. It's good. 2, 3. Boom. Alright, that was easy. They were made to be a super sub. Well, that's an interesting choice. A 3-star bronze? Jeez. Alright, there's one down for King Book. I think my partner's probably already done. I'm sitting here talking, enjoying a good, fun day. I would actually like to see how you do. Let's have some fun. Do. Do. And smash mouth. Not bad. I think I need to fill his star and get him higher up in gem damage wise, but 6.5 million ain't bad. How do we do? You know what? 1.6 million isn't bad considering that I used that Nakamura pretty much exclusively throughout that whole time. But I did 4 with Nakamura. He's you're out of here, bud. You're out of here. We're done with you. We can now put you in my lineup instead. And we can go this way? This way. I don't know why I have him set up this way. Did y'all run the double green with Sheamus more often than the purple? I find that the purple with the red works a little bit better. But I might be wrong. How y'all like it? Red Gem, Hogan. Should probably be fun. I need to put someone back on you. Nope. Bye, Nakamura. Don't ever come back. You will not be missed. Oh, we can go top row. Why not? We go top row, and I get the other side of the fam. Oh no. Am I going to get totally... Oh, I'm not. Okay, that's good. Gonna be going against some CSS. Get your CSS. Get your CSS on. Okay, cool. Let's see if we can knock out Sheamus on this one as well, too. That would be fun. If we get both of those done. Actually, probably purple would probably be better to just start with purple. In general, do I need to do this? I do need to do this. Actually, you will end the turn. So we'll do you and just end it faster. There we go. Let's keep going. Let's keep on rocking. Get back to that in a minute. 1, 2. I'll get 3 of his done. I do appreciate the Neville sighting. He almost lost. Well, I think dodge just in general is a pain in the rear for everybody and anybody. No one enjoys it. No one wants it to continue. But it is what it is. It's part of the game. So we just gotta, grate your teeth and swear to the gods each time it happens. And then when it happens for you, you can be like, yeah, I dodged somebody. Finally. And now it all makes sense. 6-star Booker. That's going to be just ridiculously not fun to play against. All right, let's do a few of these here. We'll blow up the board. And we got 3 of y'all done. Not bad. All right, we're going to have to run one more feud with Sheamus because the rest is not garbage. That's not bad. I'm almost pretty far through on the CSS. That's pretty good. I'll take it. You have, now that I can actually look, red moves, red submission, crossbreak submission, reduce starting MP by 1. Okay, that's what I wanted to check. I am actually going to leave this opponent. We'll see how fast my partner goes. So you were doing yellow moves. Okay. And no submission. Cool beans. Let's go with you. Do I have everything on him? 4, 6, 7. Yeah, I do. All right. Let's see. See if I can do this without. We need the one more countdown gem. I'm not sure. All right, well, only one way to find out. Let's see if we can take out the 6-star silver. Only one way to find out. Hey, dishwasher's done. What do you know? We are going to put you down Convert and make red. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Swipe. We need 10 million more and we don't have it. All right, well, we gonna take a hit. But that hit don't matter. He's not going to last the rest of this turn. Pretty easy stuff. Actually, we can turn you red too. That wouldn't matter. Boom, boom. We actually only have to hit you. And then you. Goodbye. Thank you, Ghostbuster Cena. You make life a lot easier. All right, let's spread the love to some of my other guys. Full marks for that one. Oh, thank you. A+. Yeah, Ghostbuster Cena with the, I think it's the Eye of the Tiger plate, is just ridiculous. He's just too good, I find. And you not bringing anybody down. So we are +2/+1. I actually don't think, we don't need an actual MP trainer for you. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hey, no. There we go. Yeah, the thing with Hall of Fame HBK is that if not put together correctly, he will not get the finisher off on that first turn. So you know, I could take the one hit as long as he doesn't get a 5 match. Then we're good. Redeems, bro. What's happening, Retro? How you doing, bro? Yeah, unfortunately, we're. It's not unfortunately. I'm happy to be on on the main channel to do this stuff, but yeah, there's none of my my sound clips on the main channel, unfortunately. So, but don't worry, Sunday we'll be back on my channel, and we'll play the sound clips. They'll all be back for you, the sound alerts and other stuff. So, I'm working to fix whatever's wrong with that nonsense. Gotta love yourself some Dom. It's just easy to use. It's just easy to love. Or easy to hate. I guess depends on how you look at it. We'll do that. Yeah, until you break them, which yeah. Which you like to do. But that's okay. That's why we like it. What's fun now is like the blurps are now working really well. The sound alerts, they're not meshing well for whatever reason. So, but we'll figure that out. I got some time tomorrow to sit down and work. So thankfully, my mother-in-law is coming to help with the kids tomorrow. So I got some time to not be just totally with the kids. Who can we use? We can use you. Did I not just beat Woods? What's happening here? Did it not register that I beat Woods? Did y'all just see that? I just beat Woods. Right, I should have 2 left. And I still have Woods here. Am I the only one that's seeing this? Like, I totally beat Woods. And now I didn't beat Woods. Yeah. Totally confirmed. That's what happens when you don't use Nakamura. You can just get out of here with that. Oh, no wonder. I was like, why is he not hitting that hard? It's because I don't have you actually set up. You saw it? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Steel City Kid. I appreciate that. Like, I'm not crazy, right? Although I didn't actually set you up properly for what we're doing here. So we need you to go off, and then we need some gem damage. What did I use previously? I'm pretty sure I have a previous. Gem damage, gem damage, gem damage. Do I have the yellow? I don't have the yellow moved up. Okay, cool. Set it and forget it. And now we'll hit a lot harder. Hopefully he doesn't. Yeesh. I absolutely beat that Xavier Woods phrasing. It's ridiculousness. Come on, game. G, are you still here? Did you see that? G, are you still with us? No. G left that out. So frustrating. All right, let's. I 100% do. It's totally what it's called. Now we're going to do much better. Now we do 8.5 million. That's more like it. That's more like it. What a difference when you put trainers and coaches of yellow gem damage on. Huge difference in gameplay. You know what sucks? Is that I'm going to do this again, and he's absolutely going to get another turn on this. No matter how I do this, he's going to get a turn. It's going to stink. And I got the points for it, though, did I not? I feel like I did. Anyways. Either way, I have to go beat him again. For Nikki, yeah. He's your best defender, Rocky 76. Rocky 76 is a pretty awesome poster. I'm rather impressed by him. Just haven't had a chance to actually like work on him significantly. That's the other problem that I have. I do have stuff full out. What are his moves? What are you? Who is this? You're purple. Actually, you don't have any of that stuff. Whoop. Too far. One too far. Yeah, there's... Memrock's a pain, and he's a pain, but I don't have him, so that also makes me rather upset. But it is what it is. We have to destroy 4 black gems. Is this how we do this? I never remember. 4 gems that I destroy. We don't cascade. We throw you on the board. Boo. Boo, boo, boo. He took out the cascade. That was there. Where? Oh, there's no real good cascade for me to use. Did you claim from the prize wall the free coin? I did, Retro. I claimed a second Piper plate. He takes over these. Yeah, that's the beauty of our friend here. I don't like this setup at all. I don't have a lot of good options here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I totally. Oh, that did not work the way that I thought it was going to work. Let's do that. This is absolutely how you not play Corbin whatsoever. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? He gets a 5 match. Of course he does. To take Piper with it, yeah. Piper I think is going to be very gettable down the road. That's exactly how I feel about her. I have her, but I feel like most people aren't going to have that much difficulty getting her. So I don't think it's something that everybody has to sort of waste the coin. Waste is the wrong word. If you don't have her, she's going to be CSS. If you already have a Piper plate, you can absolutely not go after her at this moment. In that sense, or you can go get her. So I don't know. It's up to the individual roster and the individual person. So both. I should have taken out his 2 things there as well. Cover. Oh, I covered one of the 2. He gets one of his turns off. Of course he does. You had to pick the Sheik plate this time? Just due to the sheer amount of times you've had a chance? Oh, gosh. This is how we don't do this. See, this is why we don't feud at the same time as we do this. What's happening, Tiger King? No, I think for each person has to make that decision of what is going to be good for their rosters and not good for their rosters. Am I actually going to be able to kick out of this? Yes. Okay, good. So let's start by, we need to create, I picked gems to destroy because of course I would first. This is why we pay attention to what we're doing at all times. This is going to be awful. Y'all totally gone brain dead over this. You just got Piper Niven? Nice. Talk about a match going way longer than it needs to. Yikes. Whoever I'm with is just totally probably losing their mind. Because this is a match that I had already won. I called this. I was going to win this match, and now we have to go into it again, and everything's just going to go wrong. Yeah, what freebies are a freebie. So, yeah, absolutely. It's wonderful when freebies like that happen. I have to take another 2 million hit. I'm not going to kick out of this. Of course I'm not. Such nonsense. Such nonsense. Gah. Alright, so we actually can. Okay, so let's do that instead. Yeah, able to get, and that's a huge deal for a lot of people, right? You're able to get Piper, JDS, like that's a big deal if you don't have Piper, if you need a good female powerhouse. I just found that the plate is so much more valuable. Look, he just destroys absolutely everything. Again. And I'm left again without any real viable cascades for this. Yikes. Yikes, yikes. 1 and 2. 3. Can we just end this? Is this possible? Can we end? We cannot end this. This is the one that will never end. It just goes on and on, my friends. Whoever is with me, I apologize. My handling of the Corbin situation has been just awful. How far off am I? We are just awful. Okay, so let's... Do not cascade me. No, he totally... Oh, good. Did not cascade me. Wonderful. Cover his gem. Jeez. He still gets this off again. Oh my gosh. If it didn't take so long for blue stacks to load up on my computer, I would have totally ended this match already. Good God, I'm actually not going to kick out of this. Alright, well, that's probably the worst thing that's going to happen to me. Alright, whoever's with me is totally just losing their mind as I'm on stream. And I lose this match for no other reason than pure shenanigans. Disrespectful. 2 features in a month is really awesome. Yeah, Dangerous is probably losing his mind right now as I got shafted with this one. Boo earns. All right, forget this. We're going to make this go a lot faster. My apologies, Dangerous. That was just stupid glitch in the Matrix. Meant I had to play him again, and of course he got all of his moves out. So stupid. Of course I cascade, but thankfully he has no life left. So stupid. Get out of here. I did win the first time. I have proof of it, Retro. I have video proof that I won this match the first time. The only time that it needed to be done. I won it, and it was mine.
I don't think you listen too good.
I won. The AI said no. The AI also thinks... the AI lies, man. We all know that. If ChatGPT has taught me anything, is that it makes up facts all the time. Just ask my students. They will tell you that it makes up facts all the time and everywhere. It's actually really funny to get student papers that are clearly written by a computer. And I'm like, you didn't even try on this. Like, it's clearly written by a computer. And they're like, no, I wrote this. And I was like, oh, that's really interesting. Because this is incorrect, and it's incorrect information. So what are you trying to tell me? That either a computer wrote it and made the mistakes, or that you wrote it and you're a moron? Which is it? So, video evidence is possible. I still, yeah. You wish, yeah, I wish you did as well too. I have to, unfortunately, hold that. We are on the main channel, so swearing is one thing we cannot do. But yeah, I wish we would have been so much. You know, cheating was always. It's it's easier to cheat now, but it's just as easy to get caught now. It was easy to cheat back then. It was also really easy to get caught back then too, if you had, professors that actually wanted to catch you. That's one thing that I always found. It always depends. It depended a lot on your professor themselves, and with if they were actually willing to catch you and get you for it. So. Black Ops. All right. Who am I with? I'm with Nico. Nico. I think on the main channel you can't. Because we're not on my channel. We're on the main channel. My channel, I don't care. But the main channel, I think it stops you. I put the block there just in case, Retro. You always have? Okay, well I blocked the word. So that's on me. I don't know my limitations. Still too new on this. So, well then you're good. We got nothing to worry about. You can. I added a term you can no longer use. Oh, it's probably gonna block it forever. I'll see if somebody knows how to remove that block. This is the fun of being new at your job. And you're like, I just don't want to make any mistakes anymore. I've already made enough of them, so no need to make any more. All right, that's the end of Seamus. We have done our Seamus CSS. Let's move into the next one. What is going on here? All right. One down. Now we can get some of your CSS done. Yeah, those will get immediately flagged. It flagged it to me retro, and so that's why I was like, all right, well, I'm just gonna err on the side of caution and deny it. Again, not my channel. I am the caretaker of a channel that is not I'm not going to take the chance of getting anything bad with it. So yeah, Zibbo. And so like being and having an attention to detail is something that, some professors have and some professors don't. Some professors care, some professors don't, so again, it depends on with whom you are dealing with. And it also depends on its field dependent as well too. And so bringing up accounting is a very good example of a field where everything to the final penny is actually important. And so that attention to detail is also very important. So you can understand why that would matter, right? So that's, I can appreciate that, I guess is what I'm trying to say in that field. Attention to detail, like for me as a historian, if you get the dates wrong, I don't care as much. What I care about is, did you actually learn the ideas? Did you learn the lessons? Did you understand why all of these things happen? Can you see it happening in your own world, right? The dates and the names matter a lot less in that sense. So yeah, it's very field dependent as well too. All right, we're going to blister through this. Yeah. How many have we done now? Is this 2? We've done 2. All right, let's polish off these last 2, and then I can remove him from my lineup as well. He's not really adding anything to any of this. So you studying to be an accountant there, Zimbo? I'm actually going to break 2. Define correctly. I guess would be my question. I like the finisher. I have it like yours, so it is set up correctly. Yeah, I prefer his finisher build because I have a 50% gem defense and then HTM honky tonk man on him, and with the plates and with the metals and everything on there, I have like 130% gem defense. So horrible histories. It was so good. You know what, I've heard about that arc of the horrible history show. Interesting that it comes up again. We'll see if this can actually keep him going down or not, or if we have to keep doing this match in this way. Yeah, so then once I get the finisher set up, then I usually hit it to try to, we can take you, and that'll cause a cascade. Just try to make a big enough cascade to keep him down. So still in the initial stages of a European history. I do. I know a lot of the wrong batch of histories. I think history, like any profession and with any group, it depends on the college that you're in. It depends on the professors that you run into, right? A great teacher can make or break a subject or a life. That's why it's so important to have professors that get you and professors that are there for you as students. What do? You make random gems into yellow. No, you won't. We'll actually take you out. You'll be my last CSS. Hold on a second here, folks. While this loads up, my cat decided to jump on the kitchen counter. And then he wisely saw me coming and ran back and jumped onto the kitchen chair where he was sitting before. Did you forget that I was here? Did you forget that I'm not around? The king and queens in England in historical and chronological order. Wow. Well, yeah, that's something that's very useful. I remember growing up and the TV show Animaniacs here in Canada and the U.S. have all the countries of the world. It also has all the presidents of the United States, which I sing to my students right now, the presidents of the United States. And they've never heard this song because it's an old show. It's not something that is out there so much for young students today, but I think that's pretty funny. That a song like that has a catchy tune that's done in like a chronological order and you can just sing it for forever, right? And it just sticks in your brain forever. 1, 2. We could go purple. We could also go 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's do that. All right, we got. I think this is the best part about Booker T, although slow, is that you start to rack up with each turn more and more gem damage from your opponent. So everything that you do just hits way harder. But you gotta have red gems. That's the big key. A lack of red gems is death in this. Take all the purple and the red. So unless we stop him, he is going to hit a sub on us. What do we want to do? We want to break red, but there are no red on the board for me to break. We can bring you down, but that doesn't help us. Oh, there are enough red now. Good. Oh, did not want to smash that again. Oh, it cascaded me, of course. Nice and long matches against. Thank goodness this is the last one I have to do with him as well, too. Yay, we finally win. Good. Gosh, that took too long. Too long. All right, let's smash some 6 stars. Right now, who's the hardest of your 6 stars that I'm going to have to face? It's probably you. You will have the most life. Do you have anything I need to worry about? Decrease gem generation. Move points by 1. That's all. Ja, how you doing? Unlock superstar. I'm not sure what you're trying to ask me, Ja. What are you asking? Five gems into red gems, which is fine. I can just convert. I cannot convert those 5. That would work poorly. 1. I could actually convert you as long as you do not cascade on me. And you absolutely cascaded. Of course you would, but that's okay. I don't need you to worry about. Need my help? All right, lay it on me. That's why I became a content creator, I guess, to help. And that's the end of you. Did I forget to put... I did. Of course I did. Yeah, ask away, Joe. What is your issue that you have? You, I think, require the least amount of help with it. King book with a triple yellow setup. I haven't seen that. Not in a long time. Boom, 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 boom. Unlocking a superstar. Which superstar are you trying to unlock? I guess is the better question. Have you actually acquired that superstar? In what instance? Unlocking Triple H. Which Triple H? There's lots of them in the game to unlock. Do you mean like this Triple H? Like how do you get this one right here? What's happening to Bob? How you doing? This one you would have to acquire the shards for them. I'm Dear Doriti Triple H, I'm not quite understanding, Jaw. I'm sorry. Yeah, just doing the feud thing too, Bob. As you can see, struggling my way through some older characters, having to play matches twice. You are unlocking Trickful. Nice, Tiger King. Show him what you're made of. This is your chance. You are unlocking Mick Foley. Okay. You need to unlock Triple H. I'm not sure who you mean like DX Triple H? think I'm actually done. I did what I was supposed to do. Okay, so I'm out of my brawl. The DX Triple H. Okay, so could be Authority Triple H too. So if we go this way, are you talking about? Actually, I don't have him, so that makes it difficult. The Authority Triple H. Okay, so there's two that you could be talking about basically. It's this one. Is it this Triple H? Jaw, the striker version of Triple H? Sort by name. That is, I never think about sorting these by names. That is never something that I do. And then I have to be like, okay, where am I in all of this? Who are these people? This is Becky. Okay. This is that Authority Triple H. Okay, how do you unlock him? You're gonna have to collect the shards for him, or you're going to have to get him when he is trying to think of where. Get posters. Okay, so when you click on the poster right here, Joe, what it will show you at the very bottom is it'll show you where you can find more shards for them in order to get them. So if you click on go, you would have to, so he will be in the King's Blood loot. You'd have to buy these tokens in order to spin this loot, but if we go down far enough, I'm sure we'll find him. Oh yeah, it's gonna take forever. Is he in here? And of course, this is the one time where he's not in here. And I look like a liar. There he is. So here's one place that you can get him at 4-star bronze. So you'd have to pay for it for that one in particular. You could also, depending on, sometimes you can find them in these briefcases here. So when you collect the keys every week, and lots of times older ones like the DX Authority might be in the keys. I'm not sure if he's in this set of keys right now. I don't think he is, because it would have showed up earlier. But lots of older ones might be in the briefcase. So you just have to check sort of with the loot. So each time you... no, I'm actually not. I did 3 megas and I received 0 new posters. And I'm kind of salty about that. But my streak had to end somewhere. I've gotten hella lucky in the last couple of weeks. So I'm not gonna yeah. I've gotten hella lucky, so I'm not really gonna complain about it, but dang, yeah, it's brutal when you do 3 megas and not one new poster. The best that I did actually in all of that is I got a 6. It was going like the stars were rising. It was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-star bronze. I'm like, oh baby, here we go. And that's what I got. I got a 6-star bronze fuse of a guy I already had 6-star bronze. And I was like, damn it. It was so bad. The Authority, yeah. Focus Striker loot will have the shards for him. Unlock the Bloodline. The characters, unlocking the characters is the same way. So any character that I don't have, I'll show you, Joe. You finally got RVD. Nice. Eagles. Congratulations. Yeah, it's going to be the same way that you unlock anybody, Zimbo. So if you want, which bloodline? You're not bloodline. You fight the bloodline. But let's say you want someone who's in the bloodline that I don't have. I think I actually have all of them. Let's say you wanted Sami Zayn out of the bloodline, where are you going to find his shards? So right now, I need 2,000 of them. I only have 1,655. So where I just click the go button, it's going to take me to that same loot where I have a chance to get it. So it's all a chance at that point, right? Best full 5-star gold trickster Triple H. Oh, we rock. Oh, that's worse than mine. I'm so sorry. But again, that one was my best one. The second mega that I did, the only fuse I got in that one was a 5-star bronze earthquake. And then in the next one, I got a 5-star gold earthquake. And that was it. And I was like, all right, it's just not in the cards for me. I'm not getting them. Yeah, Bills Mafia. I'm hoping the exact same thing. I'm hoping that a huge something happens that we can all get it. But as you know, that's not going to be the case. So I'm happy. You know what, Scopely, which I really appreciate, right? Like, they have gone above and beyond recently to make sure that the game is fair, and that when something is unfair and brought to their attention, that they will do their best to, in the best interest of fairness, to make things work. And so I appreciate when any company, group, those in charge do something that will try to make it right. It's not going to make it right for everybody, but it's going to try to make it as right as it possibly can, so that everyone can continue to enjoy what we do, right? We enjoy playing this, right? And so, yeah, I'm with you, Bills Mafia. I'm very happy with this compensation, right? Hall of Fame Kurt, Patterson out of a bag, and some others. Can't complain. Yeah, that's beautiful. Like, when you can't complain, awesome stuff. We are going to... What is this cat doing? My cat is now sitting on the table, which he knows he's not allowed to do. Buddy, what are you doing? This cat today, we can take you out of my lineup. Yes, did I finish? I did. All right, so we no longer need you. I finished both of you. Oh, thank God. I am so done with all of this. Just to put this like I'm so done with all of you being in my lineup for this. All the CSS is complete. We can move on to bigger and better and more fun things and more fun people that we like to use. You being one. Actually, I have to get the both of you out of my lineup somehow, some way. What are you trying to do, cat? You trying to get down? No, the cat needs... Well, at least he got off the table on his own, which is good. We can do that. It has been brought up many times, so don't worry. But I wish there was a button that just cleared. So it just cleared your feud lineup. It would just make life so much more enjoyable in that sense. We don't need that. We can put you in here, and I might just roll with 4 and enjoy that instead. All right, so we're gonna put you there. What is this? We don't need you. You're no longer in my lineup. We can put you. And then we want to make sure that you're correct. And we used it for the stream earlier. All right, let's take it off of you. So my kids drop food all the time, and my cat is trying to pick food off of one of their seats. Because, cats. Living the good life. Oh, wow, we've dropped down huge. Do I have anybody else? Can I put in like a 5th? Do I really want to go back to that? Yeah, we could put... That's fine. We'll go 5. That works. Yeah, we rock. That is some awesome luck you've had too, bro. got caught up watching wrestling, he totally forgot that the feud was going on. All right, that's okay, King. You were watching this and doing the doing the SmackDown, and all of a sudden it was like, hey, there's a feud going on. Is that something that we're doing? I took your, yeah. Okay, I do not have enough black MP to actually use you. Yeah, let's bring on the original bro. Do you have everything but a Z plate? Is that the kicker? It is. Okay, where are you, Z plate? There you are. Also used for our stuff earlier on. Alright. Well, usually the stream is 2 hours. We've gone over 2 hours. I'm going to be feuding anyways, so I might as well just chill here with y'all for a little bit. So I have no plans to leave at the moment, but as always, no one's forced to stay in class if they don't want to, and if they need to go, so I understand. 6. So we would have 4 plus 2 plus 1. So we actually only need 1, and then we can do all sorts of purple move damage. Nice. Taker, Priest, Kurt from the Forum, Regal, of course. To name a few. Like as a Regal, of course. You know what, it's not as difficult as it has been to get in the same sort of luck in that, right? To getting the same superstars as before. So it's gotten much, much better for sure. Gem damage. We want, I guess we're going purple and purple. We go purple and purple. Let's see how hard we can hit now. I haven't tried. I used to love playing with this riddle, but that was a long time ago. Okay, so we're going to take you off of you and you off of you. We do need to make them match. That's the thing. All right, let's see if that works. Let's throw all y'all together. We'll rock the 5 spot. Yeah, well, a wonderful thing happens when you actually start spending money on this game, which I hadn't really done until I became a content creator. Only, leading up to it, I started doing it more. And so I decided that, if I'm going to try to, be somebody to live at the top, then I need to play the game like that. So I made a commitment to actually playing the game in a much larger fashion than before. So it's definitely changed. Let's put you there. Yeah, spending money helps, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So if you want to get ahead in this game, there's a reason why those who spend money are ahead of you if you are not spending money, and that is because that's how you get the posters. That's how you get all the other benefits. And if you, depending on where you spend and how you spend, it definitely changes the outlook of the game. So it was one of those conversations I had with my wife, and I sat down because I know, trying to become a content creator, I was like, okay, well, here's what I need to do. Here's what I'm planning on doing, and here's what I want to do with the game and stuff. Are you okay with me upping my spending from $15-$20 a week to something more? Is he gonna throw? He's gonna throw all these on the board. Shoot. This is gonna make for an interesting, fun time. All right, let's see. 10 random gems into color turn gems. All right, so we need to make sure that he does not break all of these. Put these there. I'm totally gonna break one. Your color gems into purple. We hit you. Oh, we needed one more blue match trainer. That was what we're missing. He's just totally gonna knock them all out. At least he didn't totally fill up everything. Alright, we got this. We got this. That was probably not the greatest decision, but that's okay. We just want the Z plate to go off. He's going to hit us with the finisher, but then we're going to hit it again next turn, so the Z plate goes off again. We're good. We're good. There we go. 1. And now we can do the damage we wanted to do. Purple up 2 turns. Z plate again. And then we're going to turn this all into purple. And the moment the coup de grace, the coup de grace, bro. $5.1. Thought it would have hit a lot harder, to be quite honest. But I guess I didn't get two turns off of it. Bro, you were good. And then 5-star or 6-star bronzes just got a lot better. Left you in the dust. All right, let's take out the easy ones. We'll use you. Did I actually? I did. Huzzah. Oh, thank God those CSS were rather quick and painless. Here. Ooh, that's never good. That was a silly mistake. As long as you don't cascade, we should... Nope, you cascaded. 100% cascaded. At least the AI plays warrior incorrectly. He will absolutely destroy all of all of his gems whenever he possibly can. Actually, we're going to take you. I guess if that's our only saving grace. Yeah, to get back to it, to what we were talking about a moment ago, just in terms of, it's, yikes, that's another cascade. They really don't want me to win with Triple H, do they? I think it's really important to obviously set boundaries to your spending if spending is an issue, but also to have those healthy conversations with your spouses, partners, whoever you share money with and a life with, because that can get out of hand and a lot of resentment can happen with it. So very lucky. I have a very supportive wife within this who understood that if this is something that I'm going to do as a hobby, and for me, you know, it's a hobby. Significant other. Yeah, exactly. Whoever your significant other, spouse or significant other. However, to be defined. Yeah, just make sure you're all on the same page with it. That's why you got a divorce. That way you didn't have to answer to anybody. I understand that. It's just easier not to answer to anybody when I don't have to do it this way. Totally appreciate that. Me too. I appreciate the honesty in the crowd. So you use King of Kings, Triple H, and the submission. King of Kings isn't bad. So Always broke. That is also a problem that way too many of us have. Is that the always broke? Is it? Oh, geez, I cascaded again. What do you know? Getting some cascades today. Yeah, I understand that. I got twins, Gumsy. Always broke is my default at this point in my life. So I understand completely. Um, now Hoodie. I am with you, right? And I think that's like the thing that we all strive for, right? That again, I'm going to say that I'm very lucky that I found a partner that understands and says, okay, these are your hobbies. These are the things that you like. We're going to create a space for you to do these sorts of things. After working long hours each week. So in that I am very, very lucky. But I've also been married once before and divorced for the similar reasons, right? Like, I shouldn't have to explain to you why I like to play video games. I like to play video games, and I want to sit down and play video games as my relax, as my stress release, right? It's I don't want to bankrupt my family, and so I'll make sure that I don't do that. But at the same time, like, I just allow me to have my fun the way that I would like to have my fun. So no, I hear you, Hoodie. I get it totally. Bill's Mafia. Sharing money with a spouse or spending on the game. It's such a hard decision. How does one choose? Yeah, they when they remade him, Gumsy, they did a pretty good job of making him sort of like a mid-level, mid-tier type of poster that that can hold his own at 6-star. It's going to take you a couple of turns. He's not going to be that turn one guarantee sort of win in that sense, but he's going to get you some solid victories. So I've thought about taking him up more, but I have too many other projects at Showboat at the moment that have taken his place, unfortunately. So planning a family trip to Orlando. Let's place half, pay the other half. A broke college student, the best kind of college student. It's the one that learns the value of money, basically. That's the best kind of college student. I actually didn't want to do that. I just want to hit and go. So he ain't fast, but he can win. Yeah, that's all you can ask for, right? Is a poster that can win you a match. And sometimes it's great, sometimes it's awful. Sometimes you waste a lot of time, but as long as you're winning, you're not keeping your partner waiting too long. It gets you the points, the CSS or whatever else that you need. Then what more could you ask for in that sense? Yeah. All right. Well, hitting about 3 million. I don't have a full lineup coming through, so we got a moment. Let's check it out. Yay, faction. Awesome job, Warriors. Thanks for getting 2 more of these while I'm sitting on stream. Appreciate y'all. What else? I've got some war score. Hey, we got some war score. Let's get all my war score done while I wait for my partner. Yeah, he hits 2 of the criteria on this feud. on this food. Can you tell I'm hungry? Yeah. Can you tell?
Are you hungry?
I am. Getting to that mid-feud sort of snack. Yeah, I don't. Flash feuds are tough for me, as you all know. I've got kids, so tomorrow morning, my mother-in-law will be here, so I'll be able to feud and mess around with my Twitch stream stuff for a little bit, but the rest of the day, still just getting 20 at a time. The rest of the day is, and Sunday is just me and the kids. So like that's another opportunity for me, to not get as much time into the feuding as I wanted to. So, superstar competition. I hit some of those, right? I've already hit 3 of them. Yeah. Yes, I do. I've thought many a hard nights, Arkham, about getting about getting that T-shirt that says "I got kids." I should make a donation wish list. Someone can buy me the shirt that says "I got kids." That's hilarious. Everyone does feud with their mother-in-law. That is very true in many fashions. I'm actually gonna go out on a limb and say that it's not easy marrying into somebody else's family. What's happening here? Do I have to restart? Ugh. I'm absolutely boo earns. Absolutely not in that right. What happened here? How did you go smaller? There we go. Bigger. There we go. All right. Looks like we have to close that and start all over. Boo. Let's start again. At least I was out of the feud that I was in. Are we going? You were the same at the same time? Okay, well that's at least I wasn't the only one. Yeah, they might have been. Stuff like that usually happens when the glitch in the matrix, as I like to call it in the game, when some sort of change happens, so you have to reload your game, and they just force you to reload in that way. Although I'm sure not everybody had that at the moment. Peanut butter, you're my only friend. All right, let's do this. A bit late to the party, but you're always broke. No worries, Fifth Element. Credit card counts always low. Credit cards always high. No, never married, no kids. You know what? Wasn't married, didn't have kids until my 30s. Didn't have kids until my 40s. So I hear you on that, and lived many a year as a broke student. It takes a long time. It took me almost 7 years to get a PhD, so I know what it's like to live a very poor existence in the world. So it's not easy. We live in a difficult time where wages have stagnated. This is some of the things that I talk about with my students, of how the world has changed and how the idea of things have gotten worse. And is that actually true? And what does history tell us about all of that kind of stuff? So, yeah, students nowadays, they're not dumb in that sense, right? We like to think about this generation that did nothing but grow up on their iPads, and they don't understand the world and all that other kind of stuff. But oh gosh, cascaded again. That's not the case, right? They're Mike, how you doing? You hope you run into me? you might. Seems like every 3 or 4 brawls, I'm getting hooked up with somebody from Woken. So you want to catch up with me so that way you just want to fight me on stream? Is that it? or you just want to fight my? Look at that! Just the cascade heaviness of all of this. We just want that one. I do appreciate you wanting to just find me in game. Oh, it might hurt a little just based on who I'm running. Nice, 24 and 27. You got them into adulthood, right? That's the best you can do, and send them sort of on their way. So nice. It might hurt a little for me, probably. I'm not running the heaviest or the strongest of lineups. And my only 5-star silver is actually Hall of Fame Nash, and I don't have all the bells and whistles on him, so he's just slow. So I'm basically just giving up points. So I just decided it's not really worth my time putting him in there. So I just wanted to give them a test ride again with the new trainers, and I'm not really digging what Riddle's. Yeah, Triple H with. So I put the fun plates on him. So he's got his plate and the Piper plate. So I got both of those sitting on him right now. So he's doing for me just fine. And of course I got Cena rolling as well too. So Ghostbuster Cena with the Eye of the Tiger plate, Mike, is he's doing 24 or 25 million a turn for me. So if I run into any 6-star silvers, which I'd like the points for it, but I'd have to run a lineup that might not work well for me in terms of speed. So I'm going with just speed and wins right now, but everyone seems to be throwing out their garbage CSS right now. That's the other problem that I have. So to whom do I want to fight this way? Are you going to kick out on this? Oh, good. Did not need that. Yeah, I'm not gonna get hit by the multi downs. I'm not gonna get all the big hitters, right? In that sense, those that are gonna go out looking to defense and shoot stuff down. I'll get easier lineups and I'll just roll through them quickly. That's the plan. So, do you have double red on here? You have a single red. I forget if yours goes off. We'll see. We either have fun or we don't have fun. Zimbo, you mid-20s. Bad influences. Is it 25? You disagree with that entirely. I disagree with it as well too, right? We live in a society that loves to tell people that they need to be married, that they need to have kids, and that's the only way to live, and that's unfortunately not true. You're only running at 226. I appreciate you joining it right there, Sap, because that was my exact thought too, right? Only is an interesting interesting phrasing of all of that. Yeah, so my Cena will hit for 20. I'll show it the next time I run through this. I need to make a blue match. He's going to hopefully cascade himself out of this team. Going to head over to DJ Stream at the moment. Yeah, take care, Fifth Element. We'll see y'all later. Have a good one. Let's see. What do we want? We want to not cascade myself out of this. We want to leave as many of these on the boards as we can. Whoa, do not cascade me. Well, that actually worked out pretty well. It means we get to hit this one. Play smarter, not harder. GT Grand. What? We need a new GT on Twitch. Let's hit the U, and that should end this match without much of a problem. I'll play Cena and I'll show you how that really works. Zimbo, I think to each person their own, right? So there's some people who at 18 or 19, that is something that fulfills their life and they like it, and they get married, and for the rest of their lives they are happy in the sense. But we change and we evolve over time, and it's really hard for a 19 or 20-year-old to know that this marriage, this person, this way of life is the way that they want to end out their days, right? So did I ever thought that I would be a content creator, being on a stream, hanging out with people? I don't think so, right? I don't think that was ever part of the plan or the package of things that I thought I would do with my life. So you evolve into those things, right? I never thought I'd get a PhD either. To be quite honest, I didn't start my PhD until I was 30. So, yeah, it's interesting. Like when you think about it, just all the different ways in which our lives move and interact, and so. But I think people actually, and this is from my own experience, they need to experience the world itself. You need to actually go out there and experience the world, and that's hard to do married and you're not quite sure what your world is. Yeah, content creator didn't exist, right? If we're going to be honest, that's true, right? It didn't exist all these years ago, and then it became a thing, and then I was like, well, I can probably do this as well too, like, so how do I do this? And that's what I've basically spent since last October, until becoming a content creator a month ago, like an official content creator. How do I make videos? How do I use Twitch, right? And anybody who's been with me since the beginning on Twitch knows how awful it was the first month putting it all together. But, you live and you learn with this. Gumsy, so I have the Eye of the Tiger plate. So breaking any red gems gives me 3 more black move points. And if they don't have 2 MP down as one of their feud perks, and very few are actually going to have that, then you can run a lineup that has a lot of damage for your countdown gems. And so you put down countdown gems. We hit this. This is going to take him completely out of the running. What you would do next, I'll show you what you would do next, is you'd make a 5 match. And you make a 3 match. You hit the 5 match. As long as you don't cascade, it will then fill up your half of your black moves. You put down 4 more of the countdown gems. There'll be 8 of them on the board. Hit the move damage again, and then make a swipe. Put down 4 more move damage, and so it does the job, basically. So, we didn't cascade out of the turn. Okay, so you can get a sense of just how much this will hit for, if it will show you, basically. So then you'd put down 4 more. So now you're doing 8 of them at 1.3 million. It's not going to show you how much it does there, but you get the idea. Make a swipe, fills this, fills these, do it all over again. And so with that plate, and if you actually can get a plus, I think it was last feud I had the top row, and so I had him on my top row, and I was just without the MP. I didn't need the MP trainer on there, so it was going very quick, very easy. So that's how we rolled it. All right, let's finish this one off quickly. And boom. Drop this down. And you are done when we do that and that. Was there a time when you could get the weekend card without spending too much resources? Yes. There's lots of times where you can do it now. I don't think it was like just a certain time in the past. I think it was just like it's still possible to this day. Elvin, like, it just depends on the weekend. It depends on how many shards are up for grabs. Depends on your luck with the bags. It depends on a lot of those smaller things. Depends on what faction you're in and how many faction points you're able to get. Excuse me. There's a lot of other factors that are in it, and the more you spend, the more chances you have at getting them. And so I guess to give you an example, last week I did 1 mega pull and I pulled Piper at 5-star silver. This week I did 3 of them and got nothing. So, but it all depends, right? So it depends on how much you're willing to spend and how much you want to spend, and do you actually want to spend? And that's the hardest part with it. But there are several there's several ways to do it, but it will require a little bit of luck, especially if you want the weekend character. I also pulled Wade, and that your memory does serve you correctly, Zimbo. Yes, grumble, grumble. That's why I didn't get anything this week, because I took too many. So that's what it is. No one likes a bragger, Sap. I missed your comment a moment ago. Yeah, I worked dang hard for that that PhD, and I am going to rub it into everyone's face, especially when you have come to listen to me talk. I always tell my students, like, I don't care what you what you call me, as long as you preface it with doctor. Like, I earned that title, and I will go with it till the till the day I die. I will sign my name with doctor because I earned that title. So yeah, I'm gonna live with that. You got 4-star Regal today. Is he still a thing? Yeah, absolutely. Regal is going to be the best of his era, if not the second or the best of his era. He is, I would say he's a good but not great 6-star. Very workable, very easy to win matches with. It's just going to take an extra turn or two. What is he again? He is, so he's of the reality era. He's going to be pretty much the best of the era. So that's exactly it. Yeah, so what Mike says, Elvin, here is very important, right? So mapping it out is also really important. How many shards do I get here? How many shards can I get here? How many shards can I get here? And then realistically saying, okay, now I'm going to have to make up the balance of these shards. Exactly, Mike. And then you say, okay, if there is an offer on the portal, there's an offer in the game that's an extra 50 shards plus a chance to do this. So the best way to do this would be what we call in the biz domesticating your luck, in the sense that you are going to maximize your chances of getting that poster for the least amount of money. And sometimes you're going to be lucky, and sometimes you're not. Yeah, Mike. There's always those times when it was funny. We were on a flight with to Australia before COVID. My wife and I, and it actually came over the loudspeaker. Is there a doctor on the plane? My wife and I looked at each other because my wife also has a PhD, and so we both signed our names with doctor in front of it. And I was just like, oh gosh, if they check like the manifest for the for the plane, and it says doctor, and they come to us and they'll just be like, doctor, can you help us? And I have to be like, I'm not that kind of doctor. So that the situation has happened in that sense. If it was low token cost to bring him to 6-star this weekend only. No, he's actually no. It's not. There's token cost pretty high to take him up to 6-star for Wade. That's only usually the last one. I don't know, because I still have the one that Scopely gave me on my account. For those of y'all that pulled Regal, is he 1 token this weekend? I don't think so. I think it's the boss battle weekend that's the 1 token, if memory serves me. So yeah, it's not going to be a low token cost sort of move to bring him up. Unfortunately, you're going to be stuck with a little bit of a cost. Yeah, he's not 1 token. I didn't think so. I thought it's usually the boss battle chase card for that weekend is usually the one. Again, that's if memory takes me down that lane correctly. So you're welcome, Elvin. Y'all, I think this is where I will be ending the stream tonight. What I'm going to try to do is actually get us over to let me see if I can find a way to get us and raid us over to DJ's stream. There must be a way to do this. Let's go here. Let's go there. Let's see if I can raid. Can I do it from here? Can I raid the tasks? No, I can't do it from there, but I could do it from here. There we go. Pick a channel, DJ. We are going to start the raid, and we're going to move over to DJ's channel. So again, I want to thank everybody for being here. Check me out on Sunday, but also check out Merrick's on this channel on Mondays, and DJ on Wednesdays will be here on the main channel. And then next Thursday we got the blog. Next Friday I'll be back again doing the exam cram. So I want to thank again everybody for being here, and take it easy, everyone. We'll see you next time. Good luck with the feud.